Saturday, November 22nd, Ring 4 boxing card out of Riyadh season, Saudi Arabia, was a success. In a card that featured 4 bouts that were at the championship level, featuring the best fighters of each bout's division. It was an opportunity to see quality boxing once again put on by the Saudis. But there was an opening bout that featured a young, up-and-coming fighter that we really have to take a closer look at. And we're talking about Mielnicki. Now, Mielnicki came in with an opportunity to be showcased on a card which would be viewed heavily around the world. He took on Nmomah, and this was a fight that gave Mielnicki an opportunity to put his undefeated record on the line. Well, he has 1 loss on his record, but he's still a hot prospect, and at the age of 23, coming into this fight against Nmomah, he is a veteran of 28 years of age to Mielnicki's 23. This was the opening bout that gave us a chance to see exactly where Mielnicki has grown and come from, being trained by Ronnie Shields. And I have to admit, it was a very, very good outing for Mielnicki. You see, Mielnicki came in, and what I was looking to see was how he was going to handle the strength of Nmomah. And he handled it very well, boxing behind a stiff left jab and looking to follow his corner's instructions. Mielnicki is a big kid at the weight. He's 6 foot tall with a 70-inch reach. They were competing over the middleweight division, and Nmomah looked to be a really strong man coming in with an undefeated record. You see, he came into this bout with 21 wins, but only 5 KOs. Out of Lagos, Nigeria, currently residing in Italy, Samuel looked to box. And he found out early on that Mielnicki is no punk. You see, he tried to be a little intimidating, walking him down, looking to engage in clinches where he could show his strength. But Mielnicki was ready for that. He boxed behind a stiff jab, gave a little bit of lateral movement, cutting the ring off on Nmomah, who tried to move and circle and give angles. But Vito was ready for that. You see, Ronnie Shields is a very good coach. He came in under the likes of Georgie Benton and Lou Duva when they were based out of Main Events. And what he has done with his charges is to get back to establishing boxing. Mielnicki is strong. He has a big punch. But trying to get him to settle and box, work the body, work the head, place his punches properly, it gave him a chance to really shake things out, and it ended with a 9th round stoppage. You see, he worked Nmomah and he got him in a place of discomfort. Later, as the fight wore on, he retreated to the ropes. Well, Mielnicki was able to get off, but it was in that 9th round where he finally broke through with a series of shots, including a big right hand that had him in trouble. The next thing you know, he was down and the fight was over. It was a workmanlike performance for Mielnicki and a great opening to this card, which would feature in the main event David Benavidez taking on Anthony Yarde. What I really liked also was the patience that Mielnicki showed, because you could tell that he may have wanted to get frustrated behind how the fight was going, but he hung in there, and Ronnie Shields was able to pull him through to a victory that saw him. Now he'll probably be asked back to be showcased again. And who knows, before you know it, he'll be under the spotlights himself. But all in all, it was a very good outing for Vito. And as we look ahead, this fighting New Jersey native will look to do some special stuff. His record now is 22-1 with 13 KOs. You see, that one loss was a fight where he dropped a decision to James Martin, and that was back in 2021. It was an 8-rounder, and it was a majority decision loss. But Vito has gotten much better since then, gotten much stronger, because back then he was competing at welterweight, but he seems quite solid at middleweight. And like I said, he's a big kid at 6 foot tall, and carrying that middleweight 160 plus pounds, he's looking pretty steady. So we'll get to see Mielnicki again, and we'll get to see him against someone that'll give him a challenge next time. But what do you think? This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know what you thought of Vito's performance on Saturday. Would you like to see him again? And how fast should Ronnie push him toward contention? I think he's got plenty of time since he's only 23. It's about matching the right bouts for Vito more so than it is getting him a straight title shot. And as we look ahead, we'll see if he's able to handle the pressure. Having this experience over in Saudi was a great thing for him, and maybe he'll have that breakthrough performance that I spoke about. Leave comments and let's discuss further. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.